all of these items were controversial already. I don't know. But I think this one's gonna be controversial. Hey babes, welcome back. I hope you're all well. So as you can tell from the title, in today's video, I'm gonna be getting myself into some trouble, but what else is new, right? Today we're gonna be talking about some of the dumbest Chanel purchases that you can make. Keep in mind, this is just my personal opinion as always. You know, all of the stuff that I talk about here is just my personal opinion. You might own some of this stuff and think it's absolutely amazing, and if you do, please share it in the comment section down below. But I personally think that if we have to work really hard and save really hard to be able to afford some of these things, and not everybody has to do that. Like, there are a lot of people out there that have so much money that it doesn't matter to them if they waste it. But to someone like me, it is really important that I do make a smart purchase and don't just, you know, buy whatever and then it doesn't work out. I just think that these pieces that I'm gonna be talking about today are they're just silly. They're just silly things to buy, and we could take our money and put it towards something else that we would probably be a lot happier with. So without further ado, let's go ahead and jump right into the video. So let's start off with Chanel custom jewelry, and I'm not talking about just any Chanel custom jewelry, but I'm specifically talking about the pieces that have little studs or little rocks or little pearls glued into them, regardless of if it's a ring, a necklace, or earrings. I have had nothing but bad experiences with that stuff, and I've also had so many friends and just people I know, also here from YouTube, that have had terrible experiences with that sort of custom jewelry, because what happens is the little pearls or whatever it is that's glued onto it just always falls off and never lasts. And I just think that's absolutely insane considering the price you are paying for an item like that. And in my opinion, I'd much rather take that $900 that I would spend on a pair of earrings that later look like they're maybe fake, or I spent like $5 on them or something like that, and just put it towards something, I don't know, something real, like real jewelry or something that I know won't fall apart. And trust me, you guys, I have seen so many Chanel custom jewelry pieces where sometimes I had to look twice as to like, is this like fake or is it real? Just because the quality was just so bad. And it's always with the pieces, in my experience anyways, that have something glued onto them. If that has happened to you, please, my friends, leave it in the comment section down below. Or if you have any of those items and they've lasted you forever and you had absolutely no problems, also share it in the comment section. So let's move on to the second item. Number 2 is the Chanel Granddad sandal. I cannot, you guys. I'm just gonna call it the Granddad sandal because I don't wanna say anything else that might offend someone that has this shoe. You know, to each their own, but $2,000 for these shoes is absolutely mind-blowing to me. Like, don't save up your money to buy this shoe. Like, buy a nice bag or something. Even if you're a shoe person like me, trust me, these things are not worth it. They are so, I just don't even know, like, I don't even know, I have no words. I have no words for this shoe. Like, how do you look at it and think, oh man, I wanna spend $2,000 on this shoe? Like, even if you like the style, there are so many other options out there that are a lot more affordable. Like, it's just, the price is just insane to me. Moving on to Chanel skincare. I've said this before, I think I've talked about this a couple of times here on my channel. Luxury designer skincare in general to me is just a huge waste of money. And even though I am someone that buys a lot of like luxury makeup products, I just think skincare is a whole nother subject, because with skincare, like, you want it to do something. You want it to, I don't know, maybe prevent wrinkles or to be hydrating and moisturizing, or maybe you want it to plump up your skin. And I'm sorry, but in my experience, like, a $200 Chanel moisturizer is just not gonna do that. And you can buy so many more amazing products, even for less money, sometimes for more, but that are like medical grade skincare that will actually work. So I think that Chanel skincare is a huge waste of money. All right, let's talk about our first controversial item. Maybe all of these items were controversial already, I don't know. But I think this one's gonna be controversial. So let's talk about the Chanel PVC bag. Like, why? Why, and why? I have so many questions, so many freaking questions when it comes to this particular bag. I know there are a lot of people that like it and that think it's absolutely beautiful, and you know, taste is preference. Some things that I think are really nice, you might think are ugly, and the other way around. But my issue with this bag is that it's plastic. It is made out of plastic. Now, why on earth would I want to spend over $3,000 on a bag that is made out of plastic? Like, it's just a no-brainer to me that that's just not a smart decision. unless you're freaking rich. Like, it makes absolutely no sense to me to spend your hard-earned money on a plastic bag. You know how many amazing bags you can buy with that money? Like, amazing designer bags. And last, but certainly not least, is the Chanel Maxi flap. Hear me out. I don't think that the Maxi flap is a dumb purchase to make. I think it's a great bag if you like a Chanel bag that's bigger, that you fit a lot of stuff into, yada, 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 you know, if that's your style. I also think it's a pretty bag. But why it made it on this list is because of Chanel's recent price increase. So I think at this point, if you want to purchase the Maxi flap, I would definitely not buy it new. I would think that's a little silly. I would definitely look on the pre-loved market because the quality hasn't gotten any better. Like, nothing about the item has changed, but it's now that much more expensive. And if we're talking like 7,000 and something euros, like, I think it's definitely worth it to look on the pre-loved market. By the way, I did an entire video on the Chanel price increase, and if you're interested in that, I'll leave it linked right here, so make sure to check it out. Give this video a thumbs up if you liked it, and I will see you guys in my next one. Bye.